I am Kodili-nye. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone and your area of abroad. We are going to discuss what is going on in Anambra State concerning health, especially the Anambra State government launch of free antenatal and delivery services in Anambra State. And we are going to discuss in details about it. And we are going to show you the challenges so far and the joy of some other people about it. New subscribers, you are all welcome to the family. Returning subscribers, thank you for joining the family. And the old subscribers, thank you very much. May the good Lord continue to bless you. I am Kodili-nye. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Remember to subscribe. Tell your friend things are happening. And so far we are moving to places. And we are on the march of success. The road of success. The road of success. Thank you. So thank you for continuing supporting all that we do. And may God continue to be with you. Stay tuned as we discuss more in details about this new government initiative, free antenatal and maternal services and delivery. So stay tuned. Then, the state government took the next step of creating awareness. Welcome back. I am Kodili-nye. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being there for us. We are going to discuss about the recently announced and Anambra State government free antenatal and delivery services. What is actually going on? What is the view from the street? And what is actually happening? So we are going to discuss in full details about this, and you will actually know about it. And in September, the Anambra State government launches free antenatal and delivery services. The Anambra State government of Nigeria in the southeast of Nigeria, West Africa, has launched free antenatal and delivery services in all general hospitals and primary healthcare centers across the states. The services are available to all pregnant women, regardless of their income or insurance status. The launch of the free services was carried out by the Executive Governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo. The decision to provide free antenatal and delivery services was made in order to improve the health of women and children in the state. Governor Soludo believes that every woman has the right to quality health care, and this is why the state government is providing the free antenatal and delivery services to all pregnant women. The free services include antenatal care, delivery, postnatal care. The governor urged all pregnant women to take advantage of the free services. The Anambra State government is committed to providing quality health care to all residents. So this was a great news to those who witnessed when Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, announced this. It was a lot of the women was rejoicing, and many of the people was talking about it. And they were in a bullish mood and saying that uh, for the first time that it seems that the government is the government of the less children or the commoners in the street, not for the political uh, elites and the rich. So that was the feeling, and there was so much joy. I will actually play the video about the announcement, and you will see what gone on that day, and make your conclusion. But after that, we are going to discuss more in details the journey so far, what has happened, and what we've been hearing happening, and we also hear if there is enough hospital and hospital doctors to cater for the influence of people, considering the news we have been hearing about what has started to happen since this announcement, and if there is any pressure on the existing infrastructure, the medical infrastructure, and if there are consequences, the negative and the positive ones, considering that how the health facilities in Nigeria is at the moment. So if you don't know about Anambra State is one of the 36 states in Nigeria. Nigeria has a 36 state structure, and Anambra State happened to be one of them. And it's in southeastern Nigeria, and this is one of the A-listed states in Nigeria with a lot of people living there. At the moment, the state is ranked, according to Nigerian political census, I think the sixth or eighth in the population, but not really the real population, because according to Demographic Africa, the greater Onitsha region or metropolitan city that made up of five local governments of Oyi, Obaru, Onitsha North, Onitsha South, Idemili North, is at the moment almost 10 million people, because based on their research concerning the state. And when you compare the whole of the whole of the state, you'll be talking about approximately 15 to 20 million people at the moment. So, which will make the state one of the most populous states in Nigeria. I mean the real population figure, not the Nigerian political figure. So that's what we are talking about. There is a huge population density in the state. And what you now ask yourself, if there are enough hospital for this huge number of people, you can see that uh, the announcement was welcome. But what the people didn't ask the governor is that, can the existing facility hold this number inflows that are expected? And we'll discuss in details about that. Stay tuned as we go to the initial announcement, and see what the governor has said, and also hear from the Commissioner of Health, Dr. Afamo Obidike. Obidike, he has a plan to change the health services in Anambra State. If he's succeeding in that, that's all the things that we're going to discuss. Please make sure that you stay tuned and have patience and watch and this video, and analyze by yourself. I know some of the statement there was in local language, and vernacular. Sorry. But I'm just going to tell you most of the things the governor or all these people say that in that place. So health, is one of the main needs of any body or any nation or any society. So investing in health not only help people to checkmate untimely death, or illnesses, but it's also a win-win situation because there are a lot of opportunities for employment. It helps to the country to develop, or any nation that invests so much in health, you will see that the economy is always very strong. So there's no nation in the world that is part of the global economic giants that doesn't operate efficient health services. So for you to grow your economy, you must also grow the health facilities. So when we come back, we are going to discuss more in details, and continue your support, and continue to share this video to many people, share it to your groups, discuss it with your friends, and thank you very much for what you have been doing. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe. We are targeting to have, before the end of this year, 2023, over 1,000 subscribers. And with you, we can easily achieve even more. I am Kodili-nye. Stay tuned as we go to the news, and see what he announced in September 2023. Last September 2023. We are still in 2023. So thank you and stay tuned.
Under Governor Soludo's watch, Anambra State Government have taken a proactive stance to provide free antenatal and delivery services to all pregnant women in the state. This is inclusive of cesarean section, also known as CS. Governor Soludo, who launched the program on the 6th of September 2023 at the General Hospital, Nobi, did it as part of effort to cushion the effect of the petrol subsidy removal, where he announced that the program will run for as long as he is the governor. The initiative was launched with the aim of reducing maternal mortality rates, particularly in low-income families who could not afford the service otherwise. Speaking during the flag-off, the governor revealed that in line with the ABGA mantra of "Be Your Brother's Keeper," his administration is prioritizing the health of pregnant mothers.
We're taking this very serious. Ana akọwa ife ndị na-amụ nwa ọ ife ndị dị ime na-agabiga ya ka anyị ji nesi anya ịgba anyị kwuru maka ewepụ petrol subsidy, and we announced all kinds of interventions. One of our interventions bụ ndị ọrụ oyibo na the pensioners. By the beginning of this year, I will increase their salaries by 10%. And we're from this month till December, and the Anambra, including all the pensioners, Mandinguzi, I'm sure Mandinguzi, but in addition to the 10%, but that from this month, October, November, December, that we will, in order to help to cushion this immediate effect after paying the salaries, that we are going to give to each pensioner and each worker, Anambra State Government, 12,000 per month. And that's why we are paying a lot of attention to universal health. There were many hospitals without doctors and medical staff when we assumed office, 19 of them. But we recruited over 300 professionals, doctors, pharmacists, consultants, nurses, and so on. And the other day I approved again 500 healthcare workers, given our primary health care centers. We want to make medical services only available to everybody, especially to the poorest of the poor. Healthcare services in Anambra can look to the point that if you belong to a ward, you will have access to a doctor. That is our goal. That's where we must be. That's where we're going. And in the next 12 months, we will be there. So, Mana in the spirit of Onyaga and 1 year, especially for the vulnerable, free antenatal and free delivery. Till December.
Yes.
It is ongoing.
A closer look at how this initiative is benefiting mothers and families in Anambra shows that hundreds of women have benefited and enjoyed these free antenatal and delivery services by the state government. Then, the state government took the next step of creating awareness among the public about the availability of the free service.
And in addition, as you're entering there, there is something normalcy they are going to give to you that contains the magnitude and everything that you need to give them to. But more important, I'm an eye when 1 or 2 things. Then the posters I said to everyone, if you're not satisfied, call the numbers. My number there, ES number there, and also the general hospital conductor number there, because we want to ensure that our people in Anambra State get good life. That's the concept of Mr. Governor. I call on them.
Consequently, the government's healthcare centers, hospitals, and clinics throughout the state began providing free antenatal and delivery services. The state government's efforts have had a notable impact in maternal health outcomes.
We are delivering them, and women, they are enjoying it. They are benefiting from it. In fact, from look and corner of Anambra State, they are coming. Once they, even with those that have not even registered for antenatal, they always come in here to come and deliver free and go. We are not charging them anything. They are not paying. In fact, it's more than 50. Let me put it that way, because there was a day I delivered 6 women. Apart from the morning duty, but this one is the one I did when I'm on night duty. And even those that are going private, they are not going, because in private hospitals they know how much normal delivery, ordinary normal delivery, talk less of CS. CS, if they collect 300,000, they no collect money. But now, CS here, the one that I have witnessed, at least 2 weeks ago, we had 6 years.
The free services have encouraged many women, particularly those who were hesitant or unable to afford the service, to seek care during pregnancy. This has resulted in a significant reduction in maternal mortality rates.
It has actually increased the turnout of patients to access antenatal care and subsequent deliveries. Because right here in the villages, most women cannot afford the expenses in coming to antenatal. Even it makes some of them not to actually come out for antenatal at all. And some may be very late in pregnancy. So that if there's anything we would have forestalled in early stages, there would have been nothing like that, because we don't have access to giving care to the patient. So actually it has been a help to most of our people in the grassroots.
Further, the children born to mothers who receive the free antenatal care were observed to be healthier. This initiative has also improved the mental and emotional well-being of women who were previously unable to afford the service.
Not treated very well. So I will go back to those when I should room them off Molly. Internet, I have one my alone. If you look, you Okashi, fine, and no Chimokana have a pan. Chineke, Missouri, now Jesus, amen.
Soludo is living in the Kodili-nye easy. Opu source angole. Makana before when you got when you dime, you need check Yesiba. The Okataka Lemogaro, we will no Mambale, Manomel or Dola in Kenkava. edebe nwaanyị amụọ nwa otu a ịbịa n'ụlọ ọgwụ mụọ nwa mụọrọ onwe gị nwa ejewere onwe gị without any money. Ekene m rinne ọrụ ọla na Anambra State amaka.
All thanks to Governor's empathetic disposition towards the poor Anambra public. 2 women delivered quadruplet and triplet respectively at Referral Health Center Obo and Enugwabo Health Center Ufuma, both in Urban North local government area. They were both delivered of their babies free of cost. The governor's wife, Mrs. Soludo, paid a surprise visit to the women and said that her husband is deeply devoted to the well-being of the poor and needy in the state.
This is a wonderful initiative. As you all know, our dear Mr. Governor is the governor for the people, for everyone, for the poor. He thinks ahead of time. The initiative is quite a wonderful one, a welcoming one. I visited 2 women. One gave birth to 3 and 1 4 quadruplets. The one that gave birth to 3 gave birth through normal delivery. The one that gave birth to quadruplet gave birth through CS, and after the children were taken to intensive care units. We thank God. The doctor that delivered the quadruplet told us that without the free delivery by Mr. Governor, they would have paid up to 6 to 7 million, because after the CS and delivery of the 4 babies, they were taken to Amako, but they went home free of charge. They didn't pay anything. They were so happy. We went there with foodstuffs, baby things, napkins, pampers, baby food, and some cash to help them. So they were super happy. They were very happy. Honestly, the joy I saw in these women's faces, I was holding back tears because they were crying, tears of joy. They were crying, praying for him, and it's like that everywhere. Women are so happy.
While this initiative has been a game changer for many mothers and families in the state government is continually strategizing and optimize the services accessibility, especially for remote and rural areas. Additionally, more investment in health infrastructure is also in view to keep up with increasing demand.
I think the best way, we will need to go down to 326 wards we have, through the wards, through our PGs, to tell them who need to spread the message, the gospel, because they need to know. That same doubting it. How can it be real? And I don't blame them, So we need to, through the churches, our PGs, the wards, to tell them that it is true. And these ones that have benefited from this amazing initiative should help us spread the message. Tell people that it is real. It is real.
In conclusion, the free antenatal and delivery services by Anambra State government have revolutionized the maternal health care for low-income families in the state. The initiative has significantly reduced maternal mortality rates and improved the health outcomes for mothers and their children in Anambra State. No doubt, more pregnant Anambra mothers, particularly the indigent many, will continue to smile under Governor Soludo's administration. Indeed, solution is here.
Anambra State amaka.
All thanks to Governor's empathetic disposition towards the poor Anambra public. 2 women delivered quadruplet and triplet respectively at Referral Health Center Obo and Enugwabo Health Center Ufuma, both in Urban North local government area. They were both delivered of their babies free of cost. The governor's wife, Mrs. Soludo, paid a surprise visit to the women and said that her husband is deeply devoted to the well-being of the poor and needy in the state.
This is a wonderful initiative. As you all know, our dear Mr. Governor is the governor for the people, for everyone, for the poor. He thinks ahead of time. The initiative is quite a wonderful one, a welcoming one. I visited 2 women. One gave birth to 3 and 1 4 quadruplets. The one that gave birth to 3 gave birth through normal delivery. The one that gave birth to quadruplet gave birth through CS, and after the children were taken to intensive care units. We thank God. The doctor that delivered the quadruplet told us that without the free delivery by Mr. Governor, they would have paid up to 6 to 7 million, because after the CS and delivery of the 4 babies, they were taken to Amako, but they went home free of charge. They didn't pay anything. They were so happy. We went there with foodstuffs, baby things, napkins, pampers, baby food, and some cash to help them. So they were super happy. They were very happy. Honestly, the joy I saw in these women's faces, I was holding back tears because they were crying, tears of joy. They were crying, praying for him, and it's like that everywhere. Women are so happy.
While this initiative has been a game changer for many mothers and families in the state government is continually strategizing and optimize the services accessibility, especially for remote and rural areas. Additionally, more investment in health infrastructure is also in view to keep up with increasing demand.
I think the best way, we will need to go down to 326 wards we have, through the wards, through our PGs, to tell them we need to spread the message, the gospel, because they need to know. They're still doubting it. How can it be real? And I don't blame them, So we need to, through the churches, our PGs, the wards, to tell them that it is true. And these ones that have benefited from this amazing initiative should help us spread the message. Tell people that it is real. It is real.
In conclusion, the free antenatal and delivery services by Anambra State Government have revolutionized the maternal health care for low-income families in the state. The initiative has significantly reduced maternal mortality rates and improved the health outcomes for mothers and their children in Anambra State. No doubt, more pregnant Anambra mothers, particularly the indigent many, will continue to smile under Governor Soludo's administration. Indeed, solution is here.
Welcome back. From Lagos State to Anambra State to deliver her baby in Akachukwu Hospital in Anambra State. That's what you start hearing. We are going to discuss more. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I am Kodili-nye. Thank you for staying tuned, and we are going to continue on our discussion. Remember to subscribe to this channel, and God bless you. Welcome back. I am Kodili-nye. We are discussing about the Anambra State investment in health, especially the free antenatal and delivery services announced by the Anambra State Governor last September 2023. The September this year, 2023. And we're going to discuss in full details about that, what has been happening, and if there is a capacity to since then to bear the consequences of that announcement, if they are well prepared for this, because the politicians normally announce something without actually creating the modalities in order to face uh, the consequences of their action, whether positive or negative. So we are going to discuss that, and I hope that you are going to share this video to many, and so that the governor also will hear that and know that what is happening in the street. And we are going to discuss holistically over this issue and what the people are experiencing and saying about it, and if there are enough hospitals to cater for this, considering that the Nigeria people, their tendency to go for free things. People can do all sorts of things just to have free things. So they can travel thousands of kilometers just to have free things. So is Anambra State ready to accommodate the influx of people that so far, going for these services, free services? So that's what it's been almost 3 to 4 months now. He announced this, and we are going to discuss what the challenges the hospitals are facing. So that's continue to watch, and we are here about to discuss more about this, and you yourself will be able to be to know what is actually happening. I am called the NYE. Stay tuned as we analyze more and more over this. Yeah, welcome back. So free antenatal services and care and the delivery services, free antenatal care and delivery services in Anambra State, Nigeria, was announced 4 months ago by the Anambra State government, precisely in September 2023 this year. So we are going to discuss, and what is your view concerning that? Wealth, they said, health is wealth. Health, they say, is wealth. No society can afford the neglect of health services. Not investing enough on health services. That has been in the case in Nigeria generally, where the health budget is so small that even what the governors and the president spend is far bigger than what they invest in health. Even the health equipments, there are heavy taxation on them. Considering that Nigeria doesn't actually produce most of these health facilities, health infrastructure. So you expect that the government will actually lower the taxation on that, or give free taxation on that until they start producing some of these vital equipment. And some of the drugs you had recently about the asthma drugs, the inhalers, that has gone over the roof because of the companies that are producing it has decided to leave the country, and this has caused a big problem to a lot of people suffering in Nigeria of asthma related ill health or illnesses. But we are going to discuss on Soludo's the impact of what he announced some months ago, and what has been happening. The news in the street is that a lot of women are flooding into the States. Some come into the States a month, some 2 months, 2 weeks, some a week, some days before their delivery date. Coming from Lagos, coming from Delta State, coming from Edo State, coming from Enugu State, Imo State, Abia State, Rivers State, coming as far as Abuja. Some are even coming from Kano and some other areas. So these Benue, Kogi State, the flooding into Anambra State since their announcement, and they are hoping to take advantage of these free antenatal care and delivery services. A lot of women are getting pregnant and expecting that it's now free, that we can easily take advantage of that. That I don't need to pay thousands in order to get hospital facilities, which they were not getting before, because to have a natural delivery without any complication start from 23,000, some 25,000. If it's by cesarean, it can cost as far as 100,000 or 150,000, depending. So, and these are the challenges all these women and the little children face in Nigeria. Anambra State is not the only state having that challenge. Many states. So, but up to now, the Nigerian and the Nigerian government and all those states has not even think about this and try to implement it. What I mean to implement it is to implement it for all. So, and when Soludo announced this thing, there was a flood. There was Japa to Anambra State. The feelers from a lot of women is, oh, let's go to Anambra State. Kaijemu wangwa. So, but some of them are not thinking about, if the governor announced this thing, then none of them asked the governor, even those people that were dancing, how many hospitals in the state, considering the state has a huge population already of women, pregnant women, and how can they cope with the people living in the state and those that will come from other states in the country to to take advantage of this free I would say free bonanza, health bonanza. So, and this health Japa into Anambra State, you can, you start to wonder. In Lagos State of all places, thousands of women are leaving Lagos just to come to deliver in Anambra State. So a lot of them did not ask this. And some of them, when they get into the Anambra State, they found out that some of these hospitals are fully booked. Women waiting because the capacity is not really there, because they have not expanded so much on these things, on the facilities and the personnel that will handle this. So this is actually start to put pressure on existing infrastructure and existing staff in those hospitals. So there are a big pressure, and suddenly those midwives and all those doctors start to have a lot of challenges, because it's good to announce these things, but before you announce this, is make sure that you have expanded maternity care units. You have expanded it. You have bring in the necessary workers and all those things. I know the governor has a good intention of announcing this, but it should not always be Nigerian thing to let the cat out of the bag, without actually thinking about the cat that will come out of the bag. Has it got any food to feed? Has it got is the doors securely locked so that the cat doesn't run away? So some of the time they don't actually think like that, because some of those things are just to announce big announcements, and to your shock, when you get there, there's nothing happening. So kudos to Professor Soludo for actually thinking about that. But what he need to do at the moment is that he has to look at a way of, first of all, getting a health infrastructural revolution, getting the hospitals expanded, getting the hospitals, if possibly, try in a way to inculcate those private hospitals and the church hospitals, charitable hospital, charitable organization hospital, own hospital facilities into this. So it will help to increase the capacity because the state government hasn't got enough capacity. So, and all those private hospitals and charitable are actually still charging a lot of money for the people. It's not, they are not giving it free. So for the government to do this thing, they need to, dialogue or partner with those hospitals and say, look, in Anambra State, delivery is now free. So you will be accepting, there's a quota given to all these hospitals. Maybe you're going to give on courtesy of Anambra State government, each week this hospital is expected to have taken like 100 people, 100 women that will deliver, offer antenatal service free of charge. So that one will immediately expand the capacity. But another one is to look at increasing the investment. I mean, building, expanding the structure, expanding the bringing more of the facilities needed. In Onitsha alone, the hospital is not even enough. The state government hasn't got enough hospital to even cater for the people that will be giving birth in Onitsha. Talk less of the whole state. So in Onitsha, for this to work, means that the government need to have more, not less than 10 hospitals, new hospitals. So new hospitals, and as well as expanding the existing one. So 10 new hospitals in Onitsha, Greater Onitsha, between 10 and 20 in the Greater Onitsha metropolitan city. So when you go to Oka, you might also need around 10. And the Newi area, you need also 10. So for this to work, it means that there should be more expansion of these hospitals and building new ones. So it shouldn't be only the government. The government also can actually partner with the people, because there are a lot of people that has also a lot of money that they are using for just eating and celebrating, drinking alcohol and all those things, to get them to look into this issue. And a lot of them are willing to invest. They are willing to put in money on that. So it's just the government showing their true intention and trying to get the people to understand the intention of government. So now, when you are doing this, and considering that a lot of people already flooding into the state because they had this news, the news spread like wildfire everywhere. People were saying, "Kaji Anambra jemwa na Anambra buzi ebe ọ na-eme." So nwaanyị dị ime oje na ọgbalụsị ka ojebe Anambra State ka oje mụọ nwa ebe a, ọ ihe na-ewuzi ebe niile. That's what is happening. Ka anyị jee ka anyị mụọ nwa, let's go and give birth. Let's go and give birth in Anambra because it's free. So that's what is happening. So the government should think again about this, and think again about this, and see how he can actually get these things up and going. So welcome back. I am Kodili-nye. Remember to subscribe to this channel. I don't know where you're watching this from. We're discussing about the free antenatal care and delivery services in Anambra State, Nigeria, and what has been happening since the governor announced all these free things since September this year, 2023, and what impact he has been having on the existing health facilities, and if there are capacity to accommodate the influx of people, because there are news around that most of these women coming in these hospitals are not actually indigenous, or are not dwelling, or are not living in Anambra State. You saw in the news a particular women coming from Lagos. So coming from Lagos just to take advantage of this. So and other states in the country. So these are what is maybe worrisome, because considering that the women should not go through this. A pregnant woman should be celebrated. The babies, should be accorded the best. It's sad that in Nigeria we don't value health. We don't value health, because health is wealth. Health is wealth. For any society or any state or any country to be regarded as a place that is developed, the health facility there must be top notch. And you ask yourself, the health facility in Anambra, is it top notch? Does they have this capacity? You need to answer that. What's your opinion on that? So I know there are a lot of good hospitals. A lot of them are actually owned by private concerns and charitable or religious organizations. But you ask yourself, the state, as the government, the state government, does it actually, how about the hospital, the state-owned hospitals? I know that during P2B, he invested a lot on health, especially on those religious-owned hospitals. The state hospital, he invested, but not as much. So now Soludo has to look into that and look into investing so much on the public sector, the public hospitals, getting the capacity, so that if Soludo relation or daughter get pregnant, it can easily be seen going to those hospitals, because at the moment, can Soludo guarantee that his daughter, if he happened to be pregnant, will be able to get into that state hospital and give birth in the state hospital. And the waiting time is another challenge, because of lack of capacity to get this influx of people. So a lot of pregnant women be waiting, crying in pain, waiting for their turn, even to give birth, or even to have antenatal care given to them in the hospital. They have to wait hours, some even days, because of lack of medical personnel and the capacity to attend to them. So I could remember one of the hospital where a friend of mine, they went, the wife went there, and they happened that most of the delivery rooms were fully booked. A lot of women lined up, all of them yearning in agony, in pain, waiting for their turn. And some of them were saying it's turn by turn. And some of them were even, shaking them, fighting to get in, because there wasn't any capacity. So let's be serious about anything we do for once in Nigeria. Let us be serious in anything we do in Anambra State. Before we announce these things, let us put the necessary distance, and also have more space for extension, for emergencies, in case there is influx. So we must also always think on that. We can't continue doing the same thing, the same pattern, because it doesn't work. It keep on failing. So we must rise to the occasion, because these women deserve better. Any mother, that considering the pain they go through in giving birth, must be accorded the greatest respect. And considering the baby boom that this has been creating, because A lot, although a lot of women are, saying, "Oh, it's now free. Let me take advantage of that." So I know that the governor warned them that be careful if you cannot afford so many children. Think about the numbers, the ones you can afford. Mụa nke ị ga-azụ, amụju n'ụlọ. Ọ bụ ihe a ka gọvanọ na-ekwu. Mụa nke ị ga-azụ, ọ bụ na ị ga-azụ nwu 10, mụa 10. Ọ bụ na 3, mụa 3. Ejina maka na ụlọ ọgwụ bụ free. So what I'm saying is that the governor, I'm using the words of the governor, that they should make sure that they don't, because it's free, giving like rabbits, having so much children, and they eventually they will not be able to take care of that those children, because there are no welfare in Nigeria, no government help in Nigeria. Nobody will help you to get those children up and running, or to, the basic thing they need. So that people has to act by wisdom and thinking about how they can afford looking after those children. So that's what we are discussing, and it's kudos to Chukwuma Soludo. I must congratulate him. He he think big, although that a lot of criticism about his government is because of he's so slow in getting the necessary thing that needed. Because having known about this problem a long time, it should have been much more quicker in dealing with these things and rolling out the plans. Not only the plans, doing the necessary groundwork immediately, not wasting time, because he hasn't got much time. That's what people have been criticizing him, say that it seems that he's been speaking a lot of big grammars and the action was not moving very fast. But I think recently he has actually acknowledged that by saying changing gear. So now that he has acknowledged that he needs to quicken things up, I do believe that very soon in this coming year, 2024, that is some few weeks away, I think we might see a better and more Soludo vision and mission accelerated, and seeing it everywhere. So hopefully this will actually draw people back to him, because they know that he has the capacity to do that if he want to. But they are expecting that he will, deliver on what people expectation. The expectation is huge, so he don't need to delay, because delaying is much more dangerous. So people have suffered enough. So thank you very much for watching this video. We will continue to discuss about health issues, and because health is wealth. Thank you. Remember to subscribe. I am Kodili-nye. See you in the next video. Bye.